Oh, here we go. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello,
Good morning or good evening, good any time of day you are into. We are here today with Aline. Thank you very much
Hi.
for being with us. Hi.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks to
Thanks
you
to
for
you.
accepting our invite. It's a pretty big honor for us. First of all, how are you? How are you living in this situation?
It's okay, but it's not okay, you know? It's strange because things are starting to open again. Schools are not working, but the stores are. I have been at home since March. I just went outside once to
That's
go to the post
crazy.
office. Yeah. But I'm okay at home. I have everything here. I'm recording from home, so I'm okay. And you guys?
Yeah, we are good, thank you. We are not anymore confined at home. We just left the lockdown in May, I think. Was it May, guys? I just don't remember.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The beginning of
do-
May. Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same for you, but during the lockdown, for me, it was just crazy. I mean, I had so much things to do that
Yes, exactly.
they were just waiting for me to be done. So I didn't have time. It was a relief to go out because I stopped doing all those stuff. And I went back. I hope you can go back to normal life soon.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, I'm trying to share here the video, but it's not
It's not
cross-posting.
working.
No, I don't know why. I'm here on the Creator Studio, and your video doesn't appear.
Okay, you should
It
go
should
in.
be automatic. But
Okay.
it's not.
I will share with you the exact link to
Okay.
the video so you can share it. Okay.
Yeah. Videos
In the
you
bin?
can cross-post. It doesn't appear. Strange.
That's very good. Very good work, Mark Zuckerberg. It's very.
Okay, I have the link here, but unfortunately it won't be on our page too. But let's go. Let me share it.
Anyway, in the meantime, we do have some comments. Mauro, do
Yeah.
you want to say hi to someone?
Yes, we have Dirk
Hi, dear.
Wooters, Tom Brooks.
Hi. Even if Tom
Hi,
is
man.
I only do Aline. Oh, thank you very much, Tom. Hello.
Simone Carvalho. Hi, Simone.
Hi.
And
Hi, man.
From Brazil, André Macros.
Hi,
Hey, Andre. And also Simone Corfini, see?
Hello to everybody. I'm focused here on the on trying to share it.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Does it work right now?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet. Oh,
I love-
it's working.
It
now.
worked.
Oh,
Okay.
that's great.
Facebook
Awesome.
is very reactive. I like it.
It's here.
Aloysio says boa tarde. So it's evening over there.
Yes, it is. It's 5:40 here.
Okay.
That's great. It's almost 11 here, so 11 p.m. Okay, great. Let's start with our questions because we do have some planned questions. Of course, guys, if you want to ask any question to Aline or to us, it's not that interesting asking things to us. You can just ask and we will read them and Aline will reply. So let's start with the first question, which is, when did you start singing?
Actually, I was a kid when I started singing because I watched a movie called Willy, the whale that sings. Do you know this movie?
I heard of it, but I never actually saw it, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, you need to watch it. It's so cool. It's a whale that sings opera. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be like him, you know?
That's very realistic. Yeah.
And all the Disney princesses used to sing too. So I always wanted to sing. And when I was 11, I started to have singing classes.
Okay.
That's great. So that's pretty unique. How old were you when you watched that movie, that cartoon?
I think I was 3 or 4.
Oh, great!
Wow.
So, and you never, you never let down to your thoughts about becoming a singer. When you were 11, you started to take lessons, right?
When I was 11, I watched the music video for Linkin Park. It was Trolling. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I need to have a band. And then I decided to have classes. I tried before the guitar, but I was terrible. And then singing was so much easier.
Yeah, guitars are not good instruments.
Yeah. My fingers are problematic for guitars. And my nails too. Yeah, I have big nails. And it's impossible to play the guitar.
Oh, yes. As a bass player, I can confirm that that's impossible, even for bass. But I think if you're not playing harp, you cannot play any actual instrument with nails that long. So yeah, or maybe drums, but drums is not an instrument, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
It is.
No, they do not have notes.
We don't have notes.
They do have notes. They don't have pitch, but that's good. So, did you ever take lessons? Because it's something that I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, when I was 11, I started singing classes, and it was popular. And then I turned to the erudite singing, and nowadays I mix both. That was it. I had 3 different teachers. One, it was very popular from here, and the other ones were not so popular, but all of them were pretty good.
That's great. That's great.
Do you play any instruments? Obviously not.
No,
guitar.
I don't.
Because of the nails.
Sing. Yeah, because of the nails.
I think you can play, I don't know, the flute with the
or maybe piano.
I want to point out something fun, Mauro, because in the comments we do have the first bad impression for Simon, whose actual name is Simone, which is a male name. But I wanted to tell you, Simon, when you assumed that Simone was a man, Simone is a female name. Remember it. That's why we call you Simon. So you have to apologize to her now.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sure that the Simone was male because in my country is male. But the problem is that unless you have red long hair like Simons, it's really easy to take this mistake and take a man for a female.
This is interesting because for Simon, if you do not have hair, you're a man, and if you, as you can see, Simon without hair is a man, and Simone with hair or without a profile picture, like
without a profile picture, it's harder to.
She says no problem. She is too good. She is too good. I would be mad at you. So yeah.
Thank you so much. By the way, sorry, I'm just a stupid drummer.
You could say you are a drummer. It's
oh my god,
repetition.
That's enough.
No, we just joke about this. We are friends.
I know, or not.
I don't think he's stupid because he's a drummer. I just think he's stupid. As you can see, we do have a lot of people saying hi.
Yes,
from Russia.
Yeah, people from Russia. Mr.
From Belgium.
Metal band.
Yeah.
Hello.
Also, it seems like you made it because Tom Brooks says that you are a Disney princess.
Oh, thank you.
Here we are.
So,
And we have also the first question for you,
Question?
Aline. Which is your favorite female rock singer and your favorite rock band?
That's complicated to answer because I love many bands. Lacuna Coil from your country is amazing. Evanescence, With the Temptation, Taria, and Emily was my big inspiration. When I was 13, I think, or 12, I saw their music video. I think it was Going Under or Bring Me to Life. For the first time, they were not famous here in my country. And I was, oh my gosh, this is fucking cool. I need to have a band like this someday. And I want to live from my music. And I'm here now. So I think she was my big inspiration.
That's great. That's absolutely great. We also have someone who turns, I don't know how many years today. We do have a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Maybe
Happy
we can
birthday.
sing Happy Birthday to our friend.
Let's sing together.
That would be interesting.
That's a bad idea.
I'm not good at singing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you are better. I suppose. Oh, this is an interesting question. Well, of course, Simone says that that's why drummers are always at the back.
Yes.
And Julia asks, which is your favorite SNES? I don't know how to tell it, to spell it. Game?
It's Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I have to do a live playing it because I told them that I would do it, but I didn't. And it's Power Rangers, the movie. It's so good.
Yeah, well, what does the E and the S stand for? Because Super Nintendo,
Yeah,
okay,
it's Super Nintendo.
okay. Okay, so some random letters. That's good.
Because it's entertainment system.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh,
great. That's
okay.
very Japanese. I like it.
Yeah.
That's so Japanese. I like it. Yeah. Let's go on with our questions, guys. Which are the singers that moved you to become a singer? This is a different question for.
Yeah, it's similar, but it's different.
It's similar
Yeah.
because this is more.
Because I already
towards-
told you.
Yeah, this is written in another way. Now, are there any singers that inspired you to become a professional singer?
Yeah,
It's-
it was Emily. For the first time I saw her, I thought, oh my gosh, I need to have a band. And then I started to listen to a lot of bands with female vocalists like Nightwish, With the Temptation, After Forever, and all of these singers were amazing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to have a band. So all of them were very important in my life.
Okay, which was your first band? Do you remember it?
I think I was 13 and we played some songs from Evanescence. I used to
Okay.
have some bands as hobbies only, but only in 2012 I founded LYRIA and then my life changed.
Yeah, that's good. Well, there will be more questions about this
Sure.
during the live chat. Okay, we do have other questions here.
Yes,
from,
abbiamo
yeah.
Simone Corfini. Does Aline have ever think to tour out of Brazil that may touch Italy?
Yes, for sure. I have been in Italy without the band. Unfortunately, I couldn't go there with the band, but we are gonna go when the situation gets better. Maybe I'm gonna do a crowdfunding campaign to make it possible. And Brazil is very big, so that's why we have been touring here. We have been in a lot of different cities here, but we want to go abroad for sure. We had the online concert to the fans around the world since 2015. Now we can't do the online concert because we can't be together. But when the situation gets better, we are gonna plan a new tour, and for sure we want to go to Italy.
That's great. We will be there, of course. We
Yes,
are waiting for you.
share the stage.
Oh, that would be even better.
Yeah, cool.
So,
That
Aline,
would be great.
you started to sing directly with rock and metal music. You didn't have a pop background, or do you? Or did you?
Actually, my parents like rock and metal. So
Okay,
since a
that's
lot of
why.
time, I used to sing a lot of bands on rock like Scorpions and Rolling Stones. I used to sing these songs when I was a kid. I didn't understand anything, but I was trying to sing it then.
Okay, okay.
Started singing rock. I like pop too. I sing some songs from pop, some classics, but I
Yeah,
think rock and metal are my favorites.
yeah. I asked because I know that you are also singing some covers from popular music, from pop
Yeah,
music. That we also like pop music besides metal, which is our first love. But I was just wondering because a lot of singers that we interviewed in during this live chat started from I don't know, maybe opera or popular music, and I think it's the first time that we have a singer that started directly with rock music. Lucky,
wow. That's
lucky you
nice.
that you had this imprinting from your parents.
Yeah, this is amazing because
Yeah.
my parents went with me to a lot of concerts. Also, my grandmother went with me to Nightwish concert.
That's great.
Also,
Yeah,
Wow.
so they really like the band, and maybe they will like your band too.
Wow,
I will show them.
fantastic.
Yeah, because they
That
love metal.
that's great, and that's pretty unique. I noticed one thing when kids or children grow up, they tend to do the opposite of what their parents like a sort of
Yes.
rebellion. And that's always the case when their parents listen to a lot of popular music or country music, I don't know, or something like that. But it's never the case when the parents listen to rock music. My parents used to listen to rock music, so I started listening to that, and I didn't do the opposite. A lot of rock musicians started to play rock because their parents didn't listen to rock.
That's
So
right.
rock works always in a good way. 100% the kids are going to listen to rock. So guys, listen to rock even if you have kids.
Yeah,
Just go for it. Yes.
do it.
It works.
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember when I was at FINAC. Do you know this store, FINAC?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have it anymore here in Brazil, but it was very famous and very big. And I was there with my parents, and my mother saw a Nightwish cover album, and it was the cover of the album Century Child. And she said, "Oh my gosh, this is very beautiful. Let's listen to it." And there was a machine that you could listen like 3 seconds of the songs. And we were like, "Oh, this is good. This is so different. This is so dark. This is so amazing." And we bought the CD, and then we started to discover a lot of bands from symphonic metal.
That's great. And that's the case of a lot of people listening to Nightwish and then discovering all this
Yeah.
kind of music. Yeah, that's good. We do have some other questions, Mauro, right?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I have a question that I skipped before from Yulin, who asks, Lyria is now writing new songs, or are you waiting for the end of this difficult world pandemic situation?
So I have some songs, and Rod has some songs too, but we are not together to put them together, so we are waiting. We also need to promote immersion more. We had just released one more music video. It was Run to You 3 weeks ago. So we are trying to promote more immersion before going to the studio and record a third album.
Awesome.
Okay. Awesome. Then, speaking about your cover videos, Tom Brooks says, Aline, I love your cover videos. Are you taking requests? Can I suggest some early Tears for Fears, either Shout or Everybody Wants to Lose the World?
That's cool. Thank you. And yes, you can suggest me. And tomorrow I'll have one more cover. I was recording it before talking to you guys.
Right.
And it will be a classic too. It's not Tears for Fears, but it's another classic. And also I created a Patreon for my videos. So I'm having help to record them.
Oh, that's great. Do we have the link, Mauro? Can we get the link to her Patreon so we can share it to the world?
Amazing. I'll put here for you guys.
Oh, okay, thanks.
In the meantime, Tears for Fears are one of my favorite bands of all time, so that's great. Also, if you listen closely to our previous album, there is some part that is taken directly from Everybody Wants to Rule the World. You should go and check out its guitar part. You have to see it. Maybe it's in the first 3 tracks of the album, but maybe not. Do we have the Patreon, Mauro?
Yes, I'm working on it.
Yay!
It's fast, almost as Facebook. In the meantime, greetings to LYRIA. Oh, here we go.
LYRIA.
That's my band. LYRIA and LYRIA.
Oh, yes.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Yes, Tom. All roads lead to rock. If you don't listen to rock, your kids are going to listen to rock. And if you listen to rock, your kids are not going to listen to rock. So everybody, I think my theory is probably wrong, because otherwise everyone would be listening to rock.
But a lot of people listen to rock and they don't know they are listening to rock. Like Queen, for example, is a classic. And people said that they don't like rock, but they are listening to Queen or to Bon Jovi or something like that.
Also,
it's so crazy.
The trick is just saying that it's not rock, right?
Yeah, you can say that it's pop rock.
It works for me. It's not a problem.
Here, for example, we say that we are rock, symphonic, alternative, heavy metal band. Because if we say only metal, for some people, they think, oh my gosh, this is metal. I don't like metal. Oh, you know.
That's the
so
music
we are
of
rock.
the devil. Yeah. That's maybe how it was rock back in the 70s, I think. So, yeah, I get it. Julia says that your mom is the best.
Thanks. She is.
And Simon says that the music video of Run to You is really beautiful.
Thank you.
I watched it. Amazing.
Yay,
okay,
thanks.
we already shared the Patreon, so that's good. We do have another question, but yeah, Mr. Zangzev, we will ask her later, so stay tuned because she will talk about this later. do not burn all our questions, guys.
Stay here.
Also, the question from John Calmer will come up again later. So wait for it, stay here, and let's go on with our questions, because we do have some other, I think, interesting questions. Or maybe not, I don't know. You'll tell us. We already know, maybe, I don't know. This is some kind of different question. Which are the albums and the bands that have influenced you the most during your musical growth? And it's our question, yeah.
I think Fallen from Evanescence. And the first album of Epica was, oh my gosh, I remember I was in São Paulo. It's a city not so near here, but like 7 hours by car. And there is a gallery, a rock gallery. Nowadays, LYRIA have CDs there. But this is amazing because Epica was there and now it's LYRIA. But I bought a CD there. It was Epica. And I was, oh, this is so different. And I think I am a mezzo-soprano, not a soprano, because of Simone Simons. And then I asked my teacher and he said, you are very young, but I think you are a mezzo-soprano. So this was really interesting for me. And it was an album that really made a difference in my life.
Great. Are there any other albums, or is it just the only one?
Century Child from Nightwish, because my mother and I discovered it at FINAC, and then I started to discover a lot of bands from this style because of this album. So I think these 3 albums were the ones.
Most important.
Yeah,
Great.
I think so.
Absolutely great. I can see that you have a little purple friends over there.
Yeah, everybody asking me about it.
First of all, what's that and where is it from? Because it
It's
looks
from your
familiar.
country. It's
Oh,
Italian.
that's why. Yeah.
I bought it at Esselunga, a market in Pavia, where I used to live. And his name is No Name because I couldn't find a name for him, so it's No Name.
That's great. Like the horse. No, wait a second.
Horse
That
with
was
no
the horse
name.
from America. Yeah, the horse with no name. So maybe it was the horse of no name. Yeah, of that little purple friend.
I also have a cat here that it's like a unicorn.
I
The
cannot
pink
see it.
one.
Okay, that's the small one. Okay, great. And
One is Brazilian.
what's the name of the cat?
He doesn't have a name. It's Unicat or something like that.
Unicat. Unicat is perfect.
Yeah.
Caticorn.
Caticorn.
Do we have any other comments, Mauro? We do have comments.
Yeah. We have Tom Brooks who says, comment for you, Fabio. I've seen a couple of your interviews, the Ravenscry band, and they're always entertaining and interesting. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. Thank you also for reminding us the name of our band. Thank you. No, that's great. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are trying to do our best to entertain people. We know these are some difficult times. We cannot, as we were talking with her before the live chat, we cannot play together with the live stream because it's technically impossible. So we decided to do this chat and take you with us at home with us, and we decided to try to entertain you, trying to show you what's behind the scenes of I would say, the metal band's family, I would say, because even if we are pretty distant territory-wise, we do share some experiences in common, and some things are the same all over the world. And I think that during this time, this is very evident. You know, we are all in the same situation. There are no countries, no races, no color in front of a virus. So we are all a big family, and we wanted to share something with you that it's not music because it isn't possible at the moment, but since we are people, we are trying to stay together. This is what we are trying to do.
Try to keep sane during the corona apocalypse, says Tom.
That's the main goal. Also not physically sane. Also, you know, you have to be mentally sane, which is the hardest part, I think.
Yeah.
If you are closed in your house, or you don't have the luck to have, I don't know, like some green spaces or something to go outside, it could be tough. Yeah. Do we have any other questions, Mauro?
Yeah. Yes. For Simon. Simon, do you know Raya Mesner?
I think Dirk means Raja Mesner, maybe, because Raja sounds like an Indian name. I know Reinhold Mesner, actually. Reinhold Mesner is the climber.
That's interesting. Yeah, Raja sounds like Indian, but Meissner sounds like you know, Swiss. So
yes, it's not Swiss. It's from Trentino to Adige.
Okay, sorry.
And let's go on. I see that there is.
Andres says LYRIA was transmitting live concerts year before these were usual.
Yeah, that's right. We are considered one of the first ones to do it because we have been doing since 2015. We started with acoustic concerts, and then we built our studio so we could do the electrical ones. But now, unfortunately, we can't be together, so no concerts. Maybe I will do a solo concert. Let's see.
That's incredible. You were doing this when it was possible to play together, but now you cannot do that anymore because it's not possible to play together. That's great.
We had this idea because we had so many fans from different parts of the world wanting to have us in their cities, in their countries, and they were watching a video or looking at our photo in a concert and say, "Oh my gosh, I need to see LYRIA live." So we did this. Sometimes we had tickets for sale. Sometimes it was pay what you want. It depends on the event.
Oh, that's great. We also have Jack Ross here with us, who is the bass player of Operation Mindcrime.
Hey, man.
Hi, Jack. Hi, man. How are you?
Doing?
We toured together with Angra. I don't know if you know them.
Yeah, they are from Brazil.
Yeah, we know. And also with Alcyon Way, we toured Europe together 2 years ago.
Oh,
2018, yeah.
It was 2018, yes. Hi, man. Yes. I hope you're good. Also...
Then we have Simon. Yeah, great work, guys.
Thank you very much.
And then a question for Aline. Do you have a different diet to protect your voice when you are on the road?
That's interesting. So we try to eat something healthy. We try to sleep. I don't drink. I don't smoke. So I think this is good for me. And I think the most important thing is sleeping.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's the second time that we have a singer that doesn't drink and doesn't smoke anything. You don't drink any alcohol?
No, never.
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 Okay. Absolutely clean, like.
Yeah.
And how many?
The band members don't drink so much too, so they don't drink. Yeah, Thiago doesn't drink, the drummer.
Good for you.
Yeah, and Ziggy and Rod sometimes, but nothing too much.
And Dirk says no Nutella.
Nutella, I love Nutella.
And how many hours do we have to sleep in order to sing like you?
I like to sleep for 9 hours.
9 hours?
Yeah, on tour we sleep like 6-7 hours or something like that.
That's why I suck in singing. I never sleep so much.
You sleep more.
Yeah, I don't think it would work, but at least I would be more, rested.
Yeah. You're gonna look younger.
Oh, that's nice. Since I'm 18, maybe you're right.
Oh my gosh.
Simon, anyway, I think that Raja Mesner is from Germany. You should look it up. You do have an instrument.
I don't know him.
You have an instrument in front of you. It's called a computer, and you can go on Google, which is a search engine, and you can search for it. You can type the word and press enter.
I'll do it right away, man.
If you don't know how to use this, there is a site that is called "Let Me Google That for You," and it works.
Know it.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. If anyone asks you something that is very obvious, you can go on that site and give them the link that just opens Google and show them how to type in Google. That's great. It's called, check it out. It's called "Let Me Google That for You."
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I was busy being right here with you. Thank you for looking me so stupid. By the way, it seems that Raja Mesner is a drummer, and I don't know him actually.
Okay, good. Also, I know that you were thinking that it was a woman.
Raja.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I have this feeling.
No, I thought it was a male name because Raja is male in India. It means something like a king or something like that.
This is interesting. I didn't know that you knew a lot of things about Indian culture.
Because I did yoga.
Oh.
That's why.
In the meantime, Tom Brooks is drinking the second glass of wine, and these are big glasses.
Good for you.
That's great. Also, Simon says that Aline is the Sleeping Beauty.
Thanks.
And that's related also to
I
the
can
other
drink
thing.
with Tom too. It's
Awesome. Yeah. Are you sure it's water? It's not transparent. So. You see, mine is transparent, but it could be, liquor. But it's water. I have it written on the bottle as well. It's water. It's so sad.
Okay, so it's written, so it is water. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a question from Helen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for not letting it on the screen. Okay. A question to all musicians. What do you think about some of the similarities in music? For example, when in the songs of the different bands, at least a little bit of similar melodies. Let's start from Aline.
Yeah, so some of them are copies, and we know it. Some of them are coincidence, because you are listening to the same people, same artists.
And what do you think, Mauro, about this?
Yeah, I think it happens to write similar melodies. It's not a big deal, even unless you are copy any other band. So, like Aline said, yeah.
Yeah, let's consider Simon a musician as well. What do you think about it, Simon?
I think that it is a coincidence, and when it happens, to me, with a band that I never heard before, sometimes I'm happy because I think, oh, I thought about a melody really similar to this band that I never heard before. Maybe I thought about something that is catchy and could work and that somebody could like. So it's a good coincidence. By the way, I try not to do anything too much similar to anybody because it will be a copy.
Yes.
Otherwise.
In my opinion, there are some similarities in melodies, because of, well, I don't want to get too technical, but there are some intervals in music that sounds a lot alike. So some songs can remind you of something, or maybe you think you have a new idea that it's something that you listened to and you didn't realize that you take it in your own music and you just write something similar to that. But I find more unpleasant to listen to when there is the whole harmony that it's absolutely the same on different songs. And there are a lot of actual examples. I think I made a playlist of plagiarism back in the days, even with the Ravenscry account on Spotify. And I find it funny to find where did the songs came from. And there are some examples that are pretty much astonishing. Like there are songs that are copied or translated in other languages, and they never credited the original song. So it's not a good thing to do if it's done on purpose, I think. I don't know if you guys agree.
Yeah, no, it's not cool.
I think there is an Italian artist that Albano that was, well, he actually lost the cause, but if you go and listen to its song, which is called, what was it like? I don't know. Anyway, Ichini, I don't know, maybe we remember it later, we'll write it in the comments, but it was a song that Michael Jackson copied.
Wow.
Yeah, but he lost the cause. But if you go and listen to the song, it's the very same song in the same key and with the same words, because it was just vocal, vocals without any kind of lyrics, and it was written like 15 years before the actual Michael Jackson song. So it's weird. But I love it. Yes.
Yeah, I searched on Google.
Oh yes. Yeah, we do have a lot of other questions, Mauro. Well, maybe let's keep them from later.
Okay.
No, this one I want to ask this because to Mr. Zangzev we already said no to one question. He has to wait. So this one I want to read it. So Aline, how did you met the Thiagos and Rod? Were you friends before the band?
Actually, I met Thiago Ziggy, by a friend. He was playing the guitar at LYRIA before Rod, and he brought Thiago Ziggy. 2 years later, Thiago Ziggy met Rod Wolf at the internet, and then he is with us since 2015. And Thiago Mateo, it was in 2017, in the end of 2017, he came to the band. We had a test. We tested more than 50 drummers, and we chose him.
That's great. That's great. Thank you. Keep going on with the question. We'll read them later. In the meanwhile, where do you take inspiration for your lyrics?
Something I lived or I saw, something that was important in my life in some way. So I always write about it. I like to write about positive things, of course, about my suffering, but I never give up about something. So I like to write about it, that you have to continue. You have to do something if you want to change your life. I like to write about overcoming bad moments, and everything's about my life. Actually, we have songs about depression, about anxiety, bullying, and autism. Autism is not about my life. It was about Warren Ismayoki life. He is a fan of the band. He's Australian, and he is in the autism spectrum. And he asked us to write a song about the autism. It was a perk from our first album on the crowdfunding campaign. And we did The Rain. It's a song about the autism spectrum based on his poem. Also, the lyrics and the poem are in his book. I think it's the name, it's Human, Finding Myself in the Autism Spectrum. And I could feel everything he was feeling with his poem, and I wrote the song with my husband. And here it is, The Rain. It's there on YouTube. If you didn't check it out after the live.
That's great, because I think that you we do have something in common, because when we write lyrics, we do like to talk about different things. We do not like to stick to, the usual light stuff or something like that. We actually like to talk about, I wouldn't say bad things, but some more, I don't know, every aspect of life in our lyrics and our music. We actually did a full album talking about autism, which is The Invisible. And we also wrote lyrics and talked about, violence against women, depression as well, suicide and all that stuff. And because we just like to put... we think that music is life, and life is made of everything. And so everything should go into music.
Exactly. I like to help people through our music, and we receive many messages from people saying that our music is helping them some way. So I feel very happy with this.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that absolutely the best part. Well, of course, we are metal bands. We do not have, or rock bands, as you want to. I mean, we are not very popular. It's not. We do not have like thousands of millions of listens or streaming or something like that. But when we know that there are people listening carefully to our songs, and they know that there is someone somewhere in the world that is experiencing something they do experience every day. It's something that it makes it worth it, you know.
Yes, for sure.
Yes, it's an enriching experience.
Yes. Mauro, do we have any other questions? Let's go on.
Yeah, there are so many people. Thank you guys for all the comments. You already answered this, but you mentioned that you tried guitar but couldn't get the hang of it. Do you play any instruments besides vocals, which 100% voice is an instrument?
Tom, you have to pay attention.
Maybe he was not here in the beginning of the live. I don't know. So no, I don't play any instruments. I only sing, and I write MIDI. You know, so I can play any instrument.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
We have Gianni Avides Rivera from China.
Hi.
Hi, Gianni.
John Lacho says, I have the Ravenscry album, The Trackers of Opposites. Thanks, man.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I remember that you bought it directly from our store. Yeah, I remember it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Hi. John's a very great supporter of LYRIA.
Elisabetta answers about Cugini di Balaca.
The song from Rambano.
Andre,
you won't understand this question. Do you know this band?
Can you explain it to us?
We have here a band called Calcinha Preta. It's like black pants, but pants that you wear inside the pant, you know. So, yeah, not pants like jeans, you know.
Okay.
Okay. And this band is like a forró band. It's a genre we have here. It's like country, but it's not country. It's something crazy that I can explain. Forró. You have to search for this. Okay. And they did a cover of Angra. That's why he's asking me about LYRIA, Let Me Be Me. I don't know. Maybe they will do it.
How could she know?
Yeah.
Marjorie says, ALINE HAPP, you have a lovely voice.
Thank you.
Also, Simon, speaking about covers, a funny case is when Rod Stewart plagiarized Jorge, I don't know the right pronunciation, George Ben-Jor, a Brazilian singer.
Yes, it happened. He was here in a carnival and he copied the song.
Really?
Yes, that's crazy. They were together, I think, and he showed the song or something like that, or someone showed the song, and he did it.
That's not good, crazy. Rod. That's not good.
Yeah, not good.
And then...
Yeah, Mauro, you have to keep on the pace.
Yeah, too many comments. Mark from the USA. Hello from the USA.
Hi.
Jake says... Fabio, Idan.
That's an interesting question. What do you want to know? Because Google knows all the answer.
And Tom apologized himself for the wine.
I had some wine.
That's good. That's good.
You have to use your mug, your LYRIA mug, Don.
It tastes different.
I know. But you can drink water here.
No, I mean, it tastes better.
Yes, that's right.
That was a meant, yeah.
And William, I miss you. How are you?
Hello, doing okay here. Thank you.
Okay. Aline, speaking about, it's just a curiosity. Speaking about Brazilian singers, I like your tradition for your bossa nova singers and samba singers. Do you like your Brazilian tradition? Do you take something from your country?
Actually, I'm not a fan of bossa nova or samba. I'm not a fan. I know we have so many great artists, but it's not something that, it's in my heart.
Okay.
But we have here
Okay.
Pete. She's a singer and she sings rock and she's very good.
Okay. I will check it out.
Yeah, he's a drummer, so he's thinking about the rhythm more than the music.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, let's go on. Do you remember your first live performance as a professional singer, and what was your best live performance ever?
It's complicated to choose just one performance because I don't know, all of them are special because of our fans. We have been doing a lot of concerts and our fans are there, so all of them are special. And I don't know, I remember the first time with LYRIA, but it was not professional. LYRIA turned to professional in 2014 when we released Catharsis. So I think it was the first time I was with a professional band and in a professional venue and earning money from my performances. So I think it was in 2014 or 2013.
Was it even different than before?
Yeah, we used to have a lot of hobbies before, not a musical career.
That's great. That's great. I used to think that being a professional musician is more a state of mind, but I mean, for me at least, I started to act professional before becoming an actual professional, and that led me to become one. But this is interesting. So what was it? At some point, you decided that you would have become a professional, and you started to do that. Was it that for you?
Yes, because I thought it was time to leave from my music, so I quit my jobs and started to dedicate it to LYRIA, and I did the crowdfunding campaign for Catharsis, and everything happened because of this.
Awesome. That's great. It takes a lot of courage.
Thank you.
Great. I mean it. I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, it was hard in the beginning. Yeah. It was really hard.
I can imagine. When I decided to become a professional musician, I had a job, and I had two jobs for the first period, and then I left my daily job to become a full-time musician. But if I didn't have my daily job, it would have been just impossible,
Yeah, I don't know. You have to decide if you want to live from music or something, because it's impossible to do both together. Yep. If you are on tour, for example, it's very complicated. You can be a teacher, for example. You can give classes, music classes or something like that, but it's impossible to have a day job, a regular day job.
Yes, I agree. No one in Ravenscry have a daily job, so yeah.
That's good.
And speaking about live show, going back to the question from Mr. Zangzev, have you ever had an unusual or a funny situation at a show?
Actually, I think we have some moments that they are funny because the bandmates are very funny, so we are kidding all the time, so everything is funny for us. But it's funny when we meet the fans and they are like, oh my gosh, it's Aline, and they are like, I don't want to talk to her, and I am there just seated in my chair and there for them, the meet and greet, and they are, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk to her. It's so crazy. And I say hi, and people are like, can I take a picture? Yes, let's take a picture. And I hug them, and they are, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Very afraid of me. I don't know why, but they are.
Yeah. I think it happens a lot with female singers because they tend to idolize. You see them in the pictures, in the videos, and all. And when you meet them in person, you still have that image in your head, and she is there, and you say, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't bother her," or "I don't want to talk to her," or something like that.
Yeah, it happens. And it was funny once that a guy asked to take a photo with me and asked the guys from the band to take. He didn't recognize Thiago and Ziggy and Rod. He just recognized me. It was funny, and I was like, okay, no problem. And I said, do you want a photo with the band? And oh my gosh, it's the band. Yes.
Yeah, it happens to me too, but I'm a bass player, so I'm used to it.
I know.
I'm the one taking pictures, so it's like something like, "Can we take a picture?" And they give me the phone, and I'm ready to take a selfie with them, and they say, "No, I mean with the singer," and I said, "Oh, okay, sorry," and I switch the camera and I take the picture. So I'm the photographer of the band also,
and the driver.
And the driver, yes. Yeah, because
LYRIA, it's Thiago Mateo. He's the driver, the drummer.
That's weird. Because he has a lot of things to do. It's not like us bass players. We do not have anything to do. So,
but that's because he doesn't drink.
Yeah, he doesn't drink.
I don't drink as well when I have to drive. So yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, but I drink a lot. That's why I don't get to drive the bus.
I see.
I know how you drive, Simon. Yeah. I wouldn't let you drive. Not
even when I'm sober.
In the meantime, John Brooks, keep drinking.
That's right, but with style.
I'm using a Nightmare Before Christmas wine glass because I'm just classy like that.
That's cool.
That's an actual wine glass of Nightmare Before Christmas. I want to see it.
Send a photo to us.
Yeah.
Then we have a question from Yulin for all the musicians. What were your feelings after the first concerts that you played, and were you worried or euphoric?
Interesting.
The first concert, it's complicated because it was, some years ago, so I don't remember. I think I was really nervous, but nowadays I get really happy, and I'm seeing people there singing our songs, so I'm always happy.
Yeah,
that's great. What about you guys?
I know the feeling. I was so worried during my first concerts, especially in my really first concert when I was a little kid. I was playing in a classical band. I was playing percussions, but I was so worried that my director said, "You are whiter than the sweater that you're wearing." I was wearing a white sweater.
Oh, that's an important information. Because if you had a black sweater, it was just normal.
Right. Yeah. Right now it's black, but I had a white sweater.
So I want to point out, Simon, that the question is after the first concert. So you were worried after the concert.
Oh, sorry.
He's a drummer, guys. He's a drummer, and he didn't drink, so yeah.
Yeah, sorry, but by the way, the first time I was really worried and nervous. After that, I tried to work on myself to get more euphoric and to become more confident and more happy about playing for the people.
I think that the question was different, but okay. Mauro, what about you?
I was absolutely euphoric. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I was euphoric as well, but I was euphoric also before the shows, also during the shows, because yeah, because I'm a bass player. I don't have to worry about anything, guys. That's the important thing to know about bass. Even if I played the wrong note, which I did,
Oh
no
my
one would
God.
ever notice because no one can hear us. That's great. That's the best.
Your bandmates will note,
Yeah.
especially Simon.
Yeah, now I got the question. I was euphoric, by the way.
Great. That's good. That's always good to have a drummer in the band, you know.
We need them.
Yes, because otherwise,
Very important.
who else would
Every-
not understand some simple questions or drive the bus? You know?
Everybody needs a drummer.
Yeah, they're funny. They're funny. Yeah.
Tom says that he is a bassist too, and we do plenty. I know, Tom. I'm just kidding. I'm a bass player. I'm a professional bass player. I know what we do, and I'm just kidding. Don't worry. It's just a way to make fun of our instrument, because everyone which is not into music says that about bass, and it's just fun to make fun of it, you know. I
But
think
when
it's
you
the
take
most
the bass
beautiful.
off, the song sounds awful.
Yep. I think it's, well, of course, it's my instrument, but I really think that is the most important instrument. So, yeah, I'm kidding, of course.
There is
And
an
I
interesting-
didn't play the wrong
sorry.
notes. I was kidding as well. I studied a lot and I played the right notes, because otherwise that's the moment when you would hear the bass, because it sounds awful when you play the wrong notes.
That's right.
Yeah. Because the harmony of the whole band changes, and that's
Yeah, it
not
sounds
something
awful.
that has to happen. Never.
There is an interesting question from Jackson, guys.
Yeah, the man with the
lot of
strange
questions.
questions.
Oh,
Okay, if you time traveled back to the 7th and met Mozart, what 3 songs would you play for him on your iPhone to show him what music is like in the 21st centuries? Same question for you guys.
Okay, that's an interesting question. And I don't have an iPhone. Actually, I have a Samsung. But okay.
me
No
too.
Me too. yeah.
Yes.
Samsung endorsement, guys.
Yes.
Great.
Endorsement. We need an endorsement from Samsung. Why not?
Yeah, they're
So
watching it. They're watching
Yeah.
this video. I know it.
So 3 songs. I would play 3 lyric songs, of course. Maybe Last Forever, Run to You, and Let Me Be Me. I would do it. It's my job. I have to promote it.
That's great, and that's very sincere. I appreciate it. Yes.
Thanks.
What about you, Mauro?
Yeah, I think I would choose some Ravenscry songs because I don't care about what
About others.
about Mozart could think about today's music. I will ask him a suggestion how
Exactly.
to compose better. So this is it.
What about you, Simon?
Oh, I don't know, probably Albano. Oh, no. Let's say Enter Sandman from Metallica for the rock, metal rock. Then for pop, something from Michael Jackson, probably. Like Billie Jean, maybe. It's one of my favorite. And I don't know, also maybe something from Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's great. To answer the question myself, I think it would be a problem because I would have to explain to him what an iPhone is. Because I don't think that he would be prepared to something like that, and he would probably die from heart attack and sing a magic box with the music in it, with sounds that he doesn't know, like drums, electric guitars, or something like that. But yeah,
but that wouldn't happen with a Samsung.
Yeah.
oh, that's great because it's a different box. Yes. But I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be interested in letting him know how the music is in the 21st century. I would have been more curious about let him listen to his music and getting an opinion from him on how it is translated now, because that when you listen to Mozart, it's not actual Mozart playing, it's someone that reads his sheet music and just interprets it, it's an interpretation. Classical music works like that. And they are all different in so many shapes. And I would love to know what it thinks about the playing of other modern musicians.
Good answer.
Interesting.
Thank you. This is something that I always thought about, actually, about Beethoven more than Mozart. But I don't know, because, when you read sheet music from classical music, there are a lot of indications on how to play them. But even, I don't know, the tempo, it's not like now that is, I don't know, 110 BPM or something like that. It's like, I don't know, moderato or something like that, that it just gives you an indication of the tempo, but it's not, maybe it's not what Mozart
it's
intended.
The way you play, but not the tempo, exactly.
Yeah. Or the dynamics, it's fortissimo, forte piano, mezzo piano, mezzo forte, pizzicato for the strings and or the stuff. It's something more subjective, It's not like in modern music. We do have also some stupid comments. We will read them later. Mauro, do we have any other comments we want to read now?
Yeah, question from Simon. I know Aline usually talks to fans before, after concerts. Do you believe it is an important part of the concert for you? All of you may answer, even Simon.
Even Simon, that's great.
You thought she was a male person.
Yeah. She didn't.
Wasn't mad.
Yeah, she's not mad. She's not mad. I can tell she's not mad from the questions.
So I love to talk to my friends. It's amazing. Many fans become friends too. They go to a lot of concerts, and it's awesome. I love to meet them. It's very important to know about their stories. Many of them come to us and say that our music is helping them. So it's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's very important. What do you guys think?
For me, it's the best part besides playing. After playing, that's the best part about music life and tour life. So sharing some moments with the fans, people that actually become friends. We met a lot of amazing people during our tour. So that's the best part. For you, Mauro?
Yeah, I think that moments pays you back for all the efforts you put in the work. So I think it is fundamental. Yeah.
And my answer is no. I don't speak to anyone because no one wants to speak to me. Remember,
because he's a bassist.
Yeah, that's great. That's absolutely yes.
Because it takes picture for Julia.
Yeah, that's the only way that people talk to me. Can you take a picture? Yes, of course, of them. So yeah.
That's sad. Our bass player, he sings, so people know.
Oh, that's cheating. That's absolutely cheating. You see, you have to keep busy to play
sing.
in the bass. So he just sings. Yeah, a lot of
to sing. You have to sleep more.
That's
You remember.
Yeah. But,
yeah, it's my advice.
Yeah, I usually while I'm playing, I just check the beer list and the in the venue. So that's my main goal and my main activity during the concert. So Yeah, I'm deciding what to drink after.
Sergio, even being a bass player, some fans might want a photo with you by mistaking you for Ken Reeves. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Well, if it happens, it never happened. If it happens, I will ask for money to take a picture with me because I'm a bad person also. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Yeah.
And also says, but then Mozart could copy all of you.
That's right. So we are not going to show any of our music to him.
Well, but that could be interesting. I want to see him copying drums. It could be interesting. I want to see how he translates it. Yeah.
I don't know. It could be possible. He could create something.
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
That's what I want to. I'm not, I'm not sarcastic. I'd really want to see how it would come, because he was a genius. I'm curious. Too bad it couldn't happen. Come on, physicians! You have to invent a time machine. What are you waiting for? I don't know.
You can use it with your phone, with your Samsung.
Oh, it's an app. That time machine is from Apple. Is it there for Samsung as well?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So, well, at least I can use my Mac and use the time machine there to go back in the 1700th century.
Yeah. It work.
Mauro, do we have any other comments?
A question from Helene. What do you think about changes in bands, musicians, image, style, genre, themes of lyrics?
Themes,
I think some people change. They really change, so they want to change their music style, but some of them are just because, someone asked for it, like a record label or something like that. And sometimes you need to change people because you are not playing together, you are not having fun together, so you have different plans, so it happens. It's sad, but it happens.
Yeah, as I always say, it's the most difficult part, find the right people to play with. Yeah. Good. Okay. Mauro, do we have any other?
We have a comment from Luca that is in Italian. Can you read it, Aline?
Mi, stupendo ragazzi, complimenti, ultramoderno.
Great Italian, great.
Grazie.
Grazie Luca.
Thank you.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Aline, that's a great idea for an app.
Okay, now I have to register it before someone do it. If someone does it before me, it will be a copy.
There is also John Lash that says, Aline, tell them about Jester Burgers.
Oh my God.
What are them?
What are you hiding from us, Aline?
Jester is our first single.
Okay.
And we created the Jester Burgers. It's a big burger we eat here. Just it. And he knows I love burgers. I have been posting a lot of hamburgers that I have made, so he likes it.
Nice. So let's go back on focus, guys. Let's go back with our questions.
Okay.
How LYRIA was born? What's the story behind it?
It was in 2012. I was working with marketing, and my boss wanted to play the guitar. Also, my husband was saying, you need a band again, you need to work with this. And my mother said the same. So I founded LYRIA. My boss used to play the guitar, but it was just a hobby for him, so he quit. And months later, I just wrote the first song. It was Reflection. And then I decided to live from my music, so I quit the job and started with LYRIA. Found some band members. We had some band members before: Rod, Thiago, Mateo, and Thiago Ziggy, but it was nothing serious. So now we have some people that really want the same as me. So it's working.
Nice. And what are the plans for you and Lyria for the near future?
Conquer the world, like Pinky and the Brain.
I
We want
love
to
it.
go. Yeah, me too. We want to go to a lot of countries, meet our fans, touring more, releasing more music videos, more albums, meet you guys. And, we're gonna go to Italy for sure. So that's what we want. We want to get our music listened to more and more people, and we want to help people through our music. So that's what we want.
It seems like an awesome plan to me. It's great.
Can I ask you what's the origin of the name Lyria?
Yes, I was in the class. It was a Greek mythology class,
Okay.
and the teacher was talking about the Greeks and the lyre, and I was thinking about some names, and it came Lyria in my mind because of the flower, lily. In Portuguese, it's lírio, and lyrics. It's the word for lyrics
Yeah.
in English, and also the lyre. So I just got this name Lyria, and I was thinking, okay, I'll have a band and I'll put this name.
Awesome.
Awesome. We do have our usual question from Jackson. Mauro, if you want to go on with it.
If you could bring any dead musician back to life to form a super group, who would you put on drums, bass, guitar, and vocals? Same for you guys.
No keyboards. I like this guy.
Yeah, we don't have a keyboard player.
We as well. No.
We use samples. It's so easier to travel. It's better, really better.
Yeah.
So
everyone hates keyboard players anyway. I don't know why.
We are kidding. We are kidding.
Yes.
Or not. Okay. I don't know. Michael Jackson, maybe. What more?
On drums, right?
No. Singing. No, he didn't ask for singing. Okay. I don't know, guys. No, he asked for singing.
Yes. I was kidding.
For guitar, I don't know. For guitar, I don't know. Do you have any idea? I'm not thinking about anyone right now because we have so many good people alive too. Jimi Hendrix, for example. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, they have to be dead. Oh,
yeah.
This is a weird question, Jack.
Yeah. They are so alive. YouTube, Spotify.
I have an answer if you want.
Yeah, let's go.
I will bring Vinnie Paul on drums and Dimebag Darrell on guitar together, and Jaco Pastorius and Freddie
because
Mercury.
It's the only dead bass player you know.
Yeah, exactly. It could be a great band, some jazz, thrash, pop, rock, metal band. Yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Simon?
I want a super rock band and a super metal band. For the metal band, I want Vinnie Paul on drums.
I know who is the bass player.
Cliff Barton.
It's Cliff Barton. Yes, I knew it.
Oh my gosh, Fred Mercury.
Cliff Barton. For the guitar on metal, well, of course, you already said that, Mauro. Dimebag Darrell. Okay. And on vocals for the metal part, I don't know any dead singer from the metal scene. Oh, Ronnie James Dio.
Yes, of course.
Ronnie James Dio. And for the rock part, Jeff Porcaro on drums, Jaco Pastorius on bass. On guitar, I want Jimi Hendrix. And on vocals, I want... you can leave your head on, say that name.
Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker.
Nice. I would go for John Bonham on drums. On bass, I would go with Paul McCartney because I want to remember you that he is dead and this is the fake one.
Like Avril Lavigne, they say that about her.
On
She's not the
guitar,
original one.
yeah. On guitar, I don't know. All my favorite guitar players are still alive, so
That's awesome.
yeah. So no one would be on guitar, which is great. On vocals, well, I'd go for maybe David Bowie. Yeah.
Nice.
So drums, bass, and vocals. Great band.
Andre Macros says, that's thrash metal pop rock band. No, just describe Casino electronic.
Again. Yeah,
Great.
but he's right.
Yeah, I wanted to do that. Yeah.
Awesome. But they are alive, so you can go and listen to them.
Yes.
You're lucky. Let's go back to our questions. Do you have any side projects besides LYRIA?
Yes, I do. I have my channel on YouTube
Of course.
for covers, and I have been doing pop and rock songs in a Celtic and folk style. Tomorrow I will have one more video. It's a surprise. I won't tell you the song. Tomorrow.
We just know that it's a very popular song, right?
Yes, it is.
Interesting, guys. So let's go and check it out on ALINE YouTube channel, or just follow her on Instagram and Facebook. So
yeah,
you
I
can
am everywhere.
Yes, you can find her everywhere. So that's great.
You can Google my name.
You can Google it, and of course, you can go directly on YouTube. And Mauro, the link of the YouTube channel is youtube.com/ALINE HAPP. So
I'm on it.
go and subscribe to her. So you will.
And activate the bell to receive the notifications.
That's great. That's great.
Do the same for LYRIA and Ravenscry.
Awesome. So you can also receive the notifications where we will go live and do have other chats as well. So you won't miss them.
Guys, I would really like to read the answer to Jackson's question from Enrico Finazzi because it's amazing.
He's an idiot. He's a friend of mine. He's an idiot, so keep it in mind.
He suggested Mahatma Gandhi on vocals obviously
Of
grow.
course. Yeah.
Martin Luther King, bass player. Nelson Mandela on guitar. Mother Teresa di Calcutta on drums.
But we want to know the genre of music that they will be playing. I want to know it.
Peace metal music.
Yes. New age.
I don't know. Maybe they would surprise us.
Yeah.
By the way, it appears that Jackson loved our answer.
Great, thank
Thumbs
you.
up. Thanks, man.
Thanks for your great questions. They are always fun to answer to. Tom Brooke is looking forward for the surprise cover song. We all are. She didn't told us as well, so we don't know what the song will be. So yeah, we have to. Enrico answered to our questions. It's pizzica, which is a folk kind of music from southern Italy, which is.
It reminds me pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost from that part of Italy. Yes. We do have another question, Mauro.
From Mr. Zangzef. There a favorite music in the moment that you're listening and keep it in replay?
I have been listening a lot to Unag. She's a German singer.
What about you, Mauro?
I don't remember the let me think it about in a minute. In the meantime, you guys.
Okay, no problem, Simon. What are you?
Yeah, I'm listening to a lot of ambient music and piano music. I like a lot of music that is relaxing right now. I don't know, these dreamy atmospheres, something that can evoke images from landscapes. I'm into this stuff right now. So I'm just putting on some playlists on Spotify that are related to this genre, and I'm trying to discover some new stuff. Sometimes I find some bands, some artists that are very interesting, and I stick with them. Sometimes I prefer just to listen to the playlist.
Okay, nice. Any name that comes to mind?
Well, I always start from Ludovico Einaudi because he's my main referral, and starting from that artist, I listen to any other artist that will come up from the Ludovico Einaudi radio playlist.
Okay, nice.
So,
what about you, Mauro?
Yeah, I'm on some old funk rock, funk style in this moment, and in these days, I can't stop listening to a song called. Wait.
Yeah, he couldn't listen. he just
Yeah,
didn't
take you
He
back.
listened so much that he doesn't
Take you
remember
back.
the name.
Take you back from a band called Valentine. I think it was an on Rocky soundtrack. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys. Yeah, take you back.
Yeah, to answer
And
your
you, Pato?
question, I do listen. I'm listening a lot to Donny Benet, which is an Australian bass player, but he's also a singer and a songwriter. I think he plays everything in his albums, in his songs, and he is just great. You have to go and check it out. Donny Benet is great. Just watch his videos because he is a fucking genius. Trust me. Also, guys, I want to point out that today, like now here in Italy, because it's 1 minute past midnight, it's Giulia's birthday. So
Yeah,
Yay!
happy birthday, Giulia.
Birthday, Julia.
to her.
Here in Italy, not over there.
Yeah,
Yes.
not here. You are in the future.
Yeah, you are younger over there, Giulia. We do have another question from Simone Corfini.
Simone Corfini?
No, it's Simone. In this case,
Simone,
he is a man,
sorry.
he is Italian, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Have you ever considered the fretless bass through your sound lines?
I consider the bass lace. So without bass.
It depends on the song.
As you can see, Simon, no one is laughing except you. It's not fun.
Sorry,
It's not fun.
it was
No
cringe.
problem. Yeah. We did actually consider the fretless bass, and we have a fretless bass part in the album The Invisible. So you have to go and check it out. Yes. If you can listen to the bass, I mean, it's not that hearable, you know. Same thing, always. Let's go on with our questions. Which are your hobbies and interests besides music, outside of music?
Okay. I like to cook a lot. Also, I make jewelry. And what more? I like to work out. And I watch some TV shows like Law and Order. I love Law and Order. Yeah.
Do you like The Office? Have you ever seen The Office?
No, never. Is it good?
It's absolutely great. It just came to mind when you said Law and Order, because there is this character in this show who is this just crazy boss that does just crazy things. And in one episode of the show, he has to go and have an audition to take a part for a show where he wants to go and play. And for the audition, he just goes with a full episode of Law and Order alone. Because, well, you have to go and see The Office anyway, because it's just absolutely great. Yes. What do you think, Simon? Do you like it?
Absolutely.
Great.
I'm watching it right now. It's awesome. A lot of laughings.
Great. So, guys, we usually end these live chats with a very official and important statements from our guest, which is the final speech.
Final speech.
So, Aline, do you want to?
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah. The word is yours.
Thank you. So first, thank you guys for inviting me. It was really nice talking to you. Hope we're gonna see you on tour when the situation gets better. And thank you for everybody that was watching us. Thank you for our LYRIA army that is always helping us and supporting us. And if you were not familiar to LYRIA, check it out, our YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, etc., etc., etc. We are everywhere. We have 2 albums, Catharsis and Immersion. And you can get both photographed by the band on our site.
Oh, yes.
We have a lot of music videos on YouTube. Our songs are about overcoming, about advice, and hope they can help you some way. Thank you again.
Yeah, you can find all the links under here for LYRIA. You can watch the video again because it will be published on YouTube and Facebook, and it will be there forever, or at least until Facebook and YouTube are there.
Exists.
Exists, exactly. We do have one last question to answer to. Do we want to do it because you already gave the final speech?
No problem. Let's go.
Okay, great. I knew it.
Where is it?
Thank you, Mauro, for taking it out.
Yeah, my computer is a little bit slow tonight.
Okay. So do you believe you can play cheap instruments on the stage, or they have to be expensive one? What do you think, Aline?
So you have to have a great instrument to get a good sound, but it's not something that you really need, something, the most expensive, for example. You don't need it. You need something good, and you need to play it in a good way. Or if you have something good, excellent, for example, but you don't know how to play, it doesn't matter, It's nothing.
Yeah. What do you think, Mauro?
Yeah, I think it's not all about the price. I think you can play in a good way also with not the best instruments on the market, but of course, if you have to, for example, if you have to tour with an instrument, it has to be good and affordable. And yeah.
I agree. What do you think, Simon?
I agree. I played a lot of times on drums that were from the venue, so I'm quite used to play on other instruments that are not mine and that are quite cheap. So actually, I trained myself to be prepared for any instrument that I would find in the venue. So it's important to be able to play with any instrument you find.
I agree. Myself, I do own a 6-string bass that looks expensive, but it is not at all, because I wanted to have a good instrument. But I also wanted to not worry about go and touring and maybe ruin it and something like that. It's lasting because I have it since I was 16 years old, maybe. And it's working just fine. It was like a very, well, not very cheap, but it's not a very expensive instrument. And it's all, thorn and all that stuff, but it still works and it's good to look at. But I get these questions a lot from my students, because I think there is a misbelief about instruments. And I always say something like, just think about, I don't know, your favorite musician, like, I don't know, like Steve Vai or Joe Satriani, and think about them playing a cheap instrument. They would still be Steve Vai and Joe Satriani. It's not the instrument that makes the sound; it's the musician, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that
But it helps.
not important.
It helps.
It helps. It's maybe more comfortable. It's easier to get the sound you want from a more expensive instrument. But even if it's cheap, if you are a good musician, you still will be a good musician, I think.
That's right.
So, okay, that's it. Thank you all, guys, for being with us and spending this time together. It was fun. Thank you to Aline for accepting our invite. It was very fun and very interesting and inspiring, I'd say.
Thank you.
So thanks to you, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell button on YouTube, and just follow us on Facebook. Follow LYRIA as well. You can find the links here. And thank you again. Have a good night or a good day, and stay metal and stay safe,
Thank you, guys.